Yo, what's up? We're up 600 on the day, Thursday. Two trades, um, and I'll get into the account. So I on my last, I blew the last combine because I accidentally entered a trade on the S&P 500 instead of the micro S&P, and I didn't have that chart up, so I didn't realize I entered it, and by the time I closed the position, I was down like $1,000. So then I was only $100 away from maximum drawdown, and so I just lost the account. I went in and just traded it away. So we started fresh. First trade on this new account, we had a $700 day, and that got me up. Then I had two losses that went back to break even, and now we had another $600 day. So we're back up. So I've changed my rules. Two trades maximum now per day. Two trades maximum, and first trade 4 or 5 micros, second trade 2 micros, and that's all I get with a maximum loss limit of $300. So I'm not allowing myself to lose more than 300, and I can take two trades. So these are the two trades I took today, a short and a long. So the first short, upon my market open, here's S&P on the left. Upon market open, we had an SMT with ES into this 1 minute fair value gap right here on this 1 minute sell side imbalance. When I saw this, market was about to open, I liked what I saw. And so then I just waited for market opens right here. I waited for this 1 minute candle to close below this 1 minute fair value gap, creating an inverse fair value gap right here. Inverse fair value gap. And I entered right here upon the retrace and held it to this low. I initially had my stop loss at my take profit down at this low, but I wasn't too confident we were going to go there. We ended up doing that, so I could have made more on that. Could have made, another 80 points, about 90. So that was the first trade, and then from there on, my bias was kind of bullish for the day, so I wanted to wait for something else. So we ended up sweeping out all these lows down here, all these lows, and then we created a SMT with ES. And NASDAQ took this low right here. S&P did not. Then from there, I was waiting for inverse fair value gap or change the state of delivery. We got this 5 minute inverse right here. Get rid of this thing. We got this 5 minute inverse right here. I entered it on the candle closure, as you can see above it. Normally, I would have waited for the change in the state right here, but I was confident in this one, so didn't wait for the change in state. Entered on the inverse, and then price went up to here, and ES had already reached this high before we got there, so I closed the trade early because I didn't think we were going to go any higher on NASDAQ. So that was another $200, and then this one was a $400 trade. This one was with 4 micros, this one was with 2 micros. So 600 on the day. If I can trade like this every day, that would be great. London low, Asia high, and news high never got swept. So yeah, we got a lot of buy side liquidity. But I kind of like days like this when it consolidates because we get clear manipulation, and then both sides of the market always get taken out these days. It's interesting. But yeah, I really do like days like this. Days like this as well. But going into tomorrow, I may have more of a neutral bias as well, even though we're about to close below this previous daily fair value gap. Just at some point, we got to make it move back up. We can't just, we can, but we also can't just go down forever and ever. I don't want us to see us, return to, discount, or, midpoint at least, because this is such a big move down. I want to see us come up in here, but yeah, good day. If I could trade like this every day, I would. I didn't record. I had a couple. This is one of the losses I had. I'm not too sure why I did this. There was a change in state of delivery, and I expected us to go to Asia low, and then eventually this low down here. But that just was not the trade. Had a good short up here, but I got stopped out by this news wick. But yeah, so it's just been all over the place recently. But a lot of clean price action here. Look at this AMD model. Their accumulation in this Asia session. Then in London, we manipulated the lows of that Asia session. Change of state, retrace, boom, and a previous day high. But yeah, that's just the model. I know how to trade. I've been letting emotions get the best of me. I started breaking my rules, started taking more trades than I should be, started trading later in the day, all that crap. I should just be taking 2 trades max, preferably 1 trade, that in the morning session, New York Open, and not later in the day, unless I have clear conviction of doing that. But yeah, so that's where we're at right now. We'll see what tomorrow brings.